Once again, it's been another day of extreme silence. Morning, evening, afternoon, my ears. Today we embarked on another path of exactly 100% torture. I don't know what I was thinking, but wow, 3 days in a row. This is... I've been doing this entire routine of going, wake up, and prepare for stream, tired, go back to sleep, wake up, do the same thing again for 2 days straight. And I'm trying my best to keep the octane down for the stream, because I know that I'm going to take a lot more energy for the following hours. And once again, I'm going to put a cap on the amount of time that we stream, because, well, first of all, we're at the final 50% of the game. So, if 6 hours is still something that we need, then I don't even know anymore. Like, I've came prepared, of course. I came prepared. I've knew some of the techniques from online. I've done my research, but to put those into practice is a complete different method. So, oh wait, where's my manners? How's everyone going? Yeah, I don't know if I can handle another 6-hour stream, and by the end of the stream, I'm gonna talk about the next week's schedule, or the lack thereof, for the next week, since I really need time to prepare for all the things that's in the background right now, since I've neglected those for a decent amount of time now. And I do say that it is totally my fault. It's absolutely my fault for not taking responsibility on most of the stuff that is background and it needs to be worked on. But that's on me. So let's not talk about something too private, and let's get to the gaming stream. Alright, let's hope that the capture this time works, not like last time. Admirable, you're reflecting and getting into it. Yeah. After playing Getting Over It. Quite ironic enough. Yeah, I'm doing fine today. I woke up at 4 in the afternoon and haven't slept since. I don't know if that's a good idea, but yeah. Yesterday's stream was a little bit too much in my stamina bar, so that was like a little bit too much when it comes to using my energy. So when I fell asleep, I fell asleep. There was no dream at all. Like, you know, when people say that like dreaming is supposed to be something what you do when you're not sleeping so well, like your sleep is not so deep. But then yesterday it was like closing my eyes and woke up at 4 in the afternoon. So yeah, but the horror. yes, and selective few of you will know that I was in some other places before the stream happened. So yeah, just there to say hello. Anyway, you're caught up with the talking stream now? Oh, good for you. Now that you know that my innocence is no more. Because that's... yeah. That collab was... I don't want to say daunting, but... eye-opening. I never thought those kind of intrusive thoughts would be able to pop out of my mouth without any preparation, but here we are. Wait, hold on, let me just... Now here's the thing about the music. You can't hear it, but I can't, because I have to listen to myself. So, hold on a second. Let's switch to something that's not the same for the entire stream. There we go. I just want to say this, you need better male friends. Yes, I do. That is an existing problem that I know I need to conquer, but Yeah. For now, that wouldn't be like just friends in general. I feel like it's a little bit hard since. Oh boy. I'm gonna try my best to not think of the gameplay and just think about the topics. This is gonna be like sort of a chatting stream of some sort along with it because I don't want to spend too much time and effort on the gameplay thing. Since I know that this frustration is going to be carrying me through for the entirety of this stream, so I don't want to wake up tomorrow once again feeling pissed off. Okay, so yeah, I do know about the male friend part, but like I don't know how to engage in like I don't know how to engage in like, you know, those masculine topics where people are just like, oh, I'm better than this and this and that, you know. I don't know. And just like having fun in general, of course, there are people who I have people who are like play games with me, but at the same time, it's just too busy nowadays. Masculine topics, yeah, like you know, sports and video games and such. Because my way of thinking is very like in the moral gray zone. I don't like. Of course, I do have things that I hate. That's totally the case for everyone. But at the same time, like I respect other people's like perspectives. So in that case, like I can't show like exact emotions to something and exact like definitive like hatred or something to others because, well, again, the moral thing is okay. There are male friends who can open about feelings and not be competitive all the time, so a little bit hard on that end, I know. And your assumptions that a thing such as gender topics exists is wrong. Yeah, true that. Your topics can be fun. Yeah. Oh Christ. I mean, to gender a topic is wrong, of course. I feel like saying something like that's pretty wrong, but I'm trying my best to not get into too much politics about this because I know that there's a lot of existing topics that's on several other platforms. One of them being, well, Twitter of all places. So yeah, I don't want to like pay full attention to those kind of topics. But at the same time, yeah, just in general conversations, I'm just very introverted. Like, unless people engaged in a conversation to me, I don't think there's ever a time where I'm going to like actively go out and find friends. That's why I feel like, you know, this content creation thing and this YouTube thing is way better than socializing in real life because I get to talk with people without, you know, the engaging topic part. I know that sounds very bad, but yeah, that's essentially what's happening. Yeah, about the uncomfortable thing. Is that the music in... Oh, that was... Okay, yeah. I was like... Oh, okay, the classic music coming back up again. Ooh, this part is very, very, very hard. Just trying to get to that angle. And also, like... I mean, this is the internet, so everything happens has already happened. So, like, there's nothing that I can do to erase anything. So, I can pretend that I can be say-so about things, but I guess the best friend of yours brings the worst of you out. If there's a spectrum, then Sin is like the caretaking type, and then Crow's like the intrusive thoughts type. Like she's a definitive epitome of people of letting the impulsive thoughts win. Yeah, the gremlin. It's not wrong, but like, if you wanted to maintain an image, not exactly, it's not exactly a good companion to do so.
Just crazy.
You late? What? Nah, it's just this stream has gotta like dabble both with getting over it, finishing the game, getting over it, but also at the same time like, oh god. Or and also chatting stream because in case you're not here when I mentioned multiple times about my last challenge about this, I essentially burned every bit of my taste bud from that hot sauce stream, and that was not fun. I mean, the stream itself was fun, of course, but when you taste sweet after, you know, eating hot food for 4 hours on end, you realize that it's not good. So that was too much, and then carry on to the next sessions I wanted to do getting over it. I thought it was a good idea to have a electric collar, but then that's also not a thing because the instruction says that like normal individuals should not be shocked for upward down at most 5 times in 2 hours. So I'll maintain that rule and follow the safety procedures. We only hurt ourselves. It's not fun when yeah. I don't feel like I was hurt. My image was hurt though. I was a tall, collected, well, not exactly collected, but calm, I guess. Secretary by image, and now I'm a maid costume wearing, dancing, and hot sauce eating sub secretary. Oh, great. Talk stream rise. What do you have a shock collar for humans? If you didn't catch that one line that I said on the on Friday's chatting stream, I said that the reason why I have a shock collar is because it depends on which store that you go to buy shock collars. And if you can understand what that means, then you'll know why do I have that. That's all I'm gonna add. If you don't understand it, then sure. I'm not gonna rephrase that again. The amount of material that you have from that one stream alone is already enough to make all the fanfictions and all the type of arts that you want. So feel free to use the art tag if you want to. The few arts that I have received. Okay. What is that? What? Are you kidding me? Fine. After whatever transpired in that collab, I feel like you shifted away from being a sub. What does that mean? Am I more dom now? Is that what you're trying to say? One jump scare that this game has. Oh. Hey man, I never really understand the entire bat in a present thing, okay? That doesn't make sense in any... Okay, I keep putting my hammer in between the anvil. So yeah, there's a few projects I wanted to do for the weeks onwards, maybe. But they requires a few more efforts into it, so yeah. I feel like being transparent to all the audience is I don't know, truthful. Like, instead of putting everything in the backgrounds and just let people guess what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know, it just feels it's genuine. But yeah, I have a few projects I wanted to work on, but that takes time and effort. So I'll need to take some time off, not stream, because having too much fun on stream is not the way to grow. Revert during your horror stream, don't worry. Or yesterday, like I went back to this the VOD. I went back to the VOD from yesterday, and I laughed like a freaking hyena for yesterday's stream. Whenever I got scared, I am like livid from all the scares that I got before. Like, Jesus Christ! I bet my kidney. Well, get ready to hand your kidney to me, because if I fall from there, that's never gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm glad that you have fun streaming, even if it's distracting. Yeah. I mean, granted, not the best idea to work another 2 jobs and stream and then study at the same time. Oh wow, okay. I need to like pay attention to the angle of that. Like, I need to pay attention to the angle to that. Like, full-time student and then try my best to think of ideas. It's not like it's I mean, it is time consuming, of course, but like, have someone like me who's just got into this idea thing officially, it's like, it's a daunting task compared to the ones I had before, which is nothing. Oh boy. I love that you slip into the emotional damage voice every so often. That's the only, like, convincing voice I can do, okay? And, sorry if you find it offensive, but if you find it funny, then great. Oh my Christ. I've lost all the techniques I've learned from the 16-minute video that I watched. Maybe it's not so much of a good idea to not play the game for 2 weeks and suddenly come back. I'm stuck in the same place. Oh boy. I'm glad that this like lower end of this, like that pit on the bottom right area, that one's not directly connected to the to the orange table, because if that's the case, then oh no. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Okay. I'm clenching so hard. Oh yeah. The orange. We're not gonna go back and revisit the orange, okay? That's not gonna happen today. Not ever anymore. That last mountain and the last segment where you have to scale that mountain, that part was unbearable. The area gets reloaded, you can punt the orange. Oh wait, does it happen? Is there a checkpoint in this game? I'm clenching. Hey, camera away. No film. Okay. This is the no filming zone. I'm clenching my fist, okay? I'm clenching because this game only requires you to use one. I have an idea. Let me just use my glove really quick. Remember that drawing pad that I said that I had before? How's my essay? My essay is decently well, I guess. If you can say that. I don't need my keyboard anyway, so let me just take that away. I'm gonna fit something out of anger. Don't think that will happen, but oh boy. I don't think this is gonna work. It won't work. Jesus. It's trying to like... For some reason, it's trying to track 2 different areas. Yeah, you know what? No. I'm not gonna use that. Taking off my glove. I guess the traditional drawing pad's not exactly the best for this kind of thing. So turn this off, get my keyboard back, resume. There you go. Jesus.
No.
Uh-oh. What the? Okay, how did that happen? I guess you won your kidney, so if you're still here, Awa, you won. Oh boy. We're back here again. Not going back to check down on that orange. Not now, not ever. We're past the orange. Well, are you taking up the space of Crow? No, Young did it. Just all the impulsive thoughts. String from your end. Like, I don't think that angle is gonna work. This angle does work, but like... Oh, we're back on this thing again, yeah. Go back. Oof, okay. No, not that. I forgot to get some... Oh, I forgot to get the water, oh no. Oh boy, that was a little bit too fast. Just the same breed. Right. Grab that kettle. Just... There we go, whenever I get down. Alright. The kettle is only... it's gonna be the only thing that's gonna get hurt in this entire stream, okay? We're here to relax, have fun, finally finishing this game that cost me so much damage. Still thirsty. Shut up. Oh boy. I need to grab a bit higher than that. I still don't quite understand how do they generate so much power just from like one simple tap. Ooh. It wasn't so painful. Okay, don't... Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Just... No intrusive thoughts. No smashing the keyboard. You already smashed one already last time. Well, more like smashing your head against the desk, but like... Yeah, that's not exactly good for your health either, so don't do that. And I'm still thinking about how to get to the further part after this. Oh boy, okay, this part's gonna be a problem. Like, even getting back to there. Even if I grab it just from a good swing, that doesn't mean that I can 100% get to where I wanted to go. Brain damage confirmed, yes. I mean, if you play that much video games for no particular reason, not recording down, making content, or like making things productive just for your pride and your ego, then yeah. You have something in you that needs some counsel. AKA me. Like, okay. Like, seriously though, if anyone here is trying to, like, 100% Near Automata is just letting you know, like the final percentage of your completion is going to be the worst part, because there is like I remember there's like this flying robot that only spawns in a corner of a desert that has a 0.5% spawn percentage, and the only difference between it and the other one is the fact that it has red painting on it, but that also counts as a different unit than the ones that's the original. So like the final few hours of my playtime in Nier Automata was just saving, loading the same save files, go to that location and see if that guy has a red painting on them, and then if it's not, then rinse and repeat. That's it. That's all that one. Go kill that. Yeah. So same thing goes to like Pokemon stuff as well. Just don't. But there's no pity. There's no pity. Some gachas have pity if you not exactly if you play FGO, but like normal gacha has some pity system, but not this one. No, you don't. And then there is the fishing encyclopedia thing. You need to go and get every single type of fish, and some of them also has some percentage as well. So yep, that's the tedious part. Oh boy. Okay, you need to go in that for like in one go. Alright. Still have to finish Nier before getting the other one. Yeah, like Replicant's like just a better remaster version of the original one, because the original one was because of the engine issue, still a bit outdated compared to like the newest one. The newest one's really good. I've not played it myself, but I heard good things about it, other than the optimization, because that's always a problem for Nier games. But I need to find a chance to go back and play those kind of stuff. I feel like I'm swinging a little bit too fast. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. I probably have there's no way out of that. Like, are you like so far into the game that you just don't have a chance to pull back because you've spent so much time and effort into it, or like you just couldn't stop yourself from playing it? Yeah, the optimization stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Square Enix. It's by far one of my favorite companies of all time. But like, they're really good at making stories, but the rest of the stuff, not so much. Like, the reason why people liked the gameplay loop of the gameplay loop of Nier Automata so much is because I think it was because Platinum Games were part of it as well. But like you need some company that's really good at like making gameplays, like let's say NetherRealm Studio or like Platinum Games or even Valve in some sense. If you want a decade for a game, then sure, you want these kind of companies who has like good gameplay loop, and then the companies like Square Enix to make like good stories. And what do we know? Nier Automata is exactly that. You have a good gameplay enhancing like company, and then you have a good story making company. Love the company, but their programming team needs some tip. I have a chronic gacha addiction, don't we all? Don't we all? I wouldn't say I'm completely out of rehab, because Genshin's still a thing. And I'm still contemplating on if I want to play Star Rail or not. Cause like turn-based games are just not my taste. Like, I really wanted to fit in with Sin and play something like that with her, but like, I just can't. Like, my little FPSP brain just couldn't get myself to to play like turn-based games or like strategized games. So it's not like I don't want to play Limbus Company or like or Arknight or what was it again? Lobotomy or something, because like I know that these games are good. I know that like they're really good, but like my game like those kind of gameplay loop just it's just not mesmerizing for me. Like my attention span is on par with all the TikTok kids these days who needs to go through like 5 shorts or like 5 TikToks every 4 seconds. So like, my attention span is like that at this point. So even just sitting down and reading literature, that is like the best I can do for now. Like when it comes to the attention span thing, I also wanted to talk about that because I saw a video essay on YouTube just not so long ago about the attention span. But like, yeah, the attention span thing, especially when there's a stimulus that's constantly giving you attentions, that's when everything goes bad. I don't believe that. No, like reading books for me is good because like, okay, so the difference between reading books and playing those games is like this. When you're reading books has difference to visual art, because when you're reading, you're also imagining. When you're reading, there's only text. There's no image for you to fulfill that imagination. So, okay, hold on. I need to pay attention on this part. So when you're reading, you're also engaging in some sort of imagination. But the thing about turn-based games for me is like, the game itself has a lot of cool images and a lot of instant stimuli, but at the same time, it's still images moving around and around and around. So compare that to the fast-paced games that I usually play, like CSGO, TF2, and if you wanted to argue, Overwatch, or even like Apex back in the day. Those kind of games, it's like so much more stimuli than turn-based games. So like, okay. Oh boy. Great. Alright, now I know. Now I know what that's about. So yeah. That is still like comparatively little to me. So I can maybe give it a try. Like even so, for those who plays Genshin or like know about Genshin, Genshin has this like integral card games that's launched like earlier this year, I think. It's called TCG. It's like a card games with Genshin characters, like turn-based card games. So just like Hearthstone in Genshin, essentially. And I didn't touch any of it. Because I just couldn't bring myself to play it. I just can't. Same thing goes to all the card games. Like you can say I think a lot. Of course, I do think a lot. I overcomplicate a lot of things. But then, like when it comes to like thinking for strategies in card games, that is, I just can't. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I can see the appeal of the dark side, okay? I can see the appeal. Everyone's trying to convert me. My audience, my heirs, my friend Sin, all of you are trying to convert me. I know, okay? I totally understand that. But the thing is, I can't. It's too fast. Okay. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah. And like the only knowledge I have of card games is like that one clip from like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Online game. That is like they just started a match and then the enemy was like they just laid out all kinds of magic cards and then trap cards and then just like immediately wins after one turn. That's the extensive knowledge I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! That's it. I mean the memes, of course, I know that, but just block the temptation by looking at the fan art of waifus from respective community pumped out. I mean, that's one way to do it. That's why I stopped playing. Is that like a clutch problem, like a existing problem for the Yu-Gi-Oh community? It's because like you have all kinds of deck building, and then it's just this particular combo where you can just immediately win afterwards. You can lose just by sitting by the table. Oh no, that's not good game design. Unfortunately, I have to say that. I feel you deck building games don't appeal to me. Outside of Library of Rune, I also heard about that game, and yeah, same thing goes to me. Oh, I'm having trouble doing this now. Oh no. Shh. Right there. I feel like I'm swinging a little bit too hard on most of these. I need to keep my crosshair on it. Yeah, that's it. But like, need to pull a little bit. Need to find that oomph spot. That perfect spot. Oi, oi, oi. Runa is great, but the single player experience, like a Spire kind of game. Oh, it's not roguelike. Oh. Like I'm still trying to find an excuse to play Titanfall myself. It's about books? Alright, I'm in. Let me research that real quick. Oh no, that's... Jesus. Say less with that. I'm always open for advices. Well, hit me with it. Oh boy. Oh god. I lost my my magic. Granted, there's no magic last time. Let him book. Oh, that is such a... I'm coining this. Just next time if there's a scenario where we say let him cook, just say let him book. There we go. I officially coined them. Practice your pogo from the ground. Oh no! So close. I mean, the pogo stuff is... It's like up and down, so... There's always that little axis, not axis, like this angle that will fly to. But this is comparatively, like, better than the one we used before. Which is good, because we need a better pogo. Oh yeah, totally unrelated topic. I also like recently I've gone back and played the GTA single player like campaign again by myself, and I've played the entire game multiple times already. Never touched multiplayer, by the way. I've never touched multiplayer. I'm too scared to touch multiplayer. But like, I've gone back to play GTA, and I feel like I can also make a essay about just like the last 2 GTA games that we had before, was GTA 4 and 5. You can go from the center too to minimize the side-to-side moving. Okay. I played GTA 4 and 5, but I played 4 back when I still have a 360, and I played GTA 5 on my PC just not so long ago. And I think I can make an essay about that because that game has some really good nuances to get you to do what they want you to do. Like when you realize, when you try to intentionally break the game, you realize just how easy it is to break the game because the game is entirely psychological. Like if we wanted to make a video essay, I can also like invite Croco for this because she's into that ground. Like the entire campaign and the design of the entire game, not including multiplayer because I don't know what multiplayer is about. The entire world building and the characters in GTA 5 is built to invoke that violence ground in your mind. Like every single character in the entire game is built just for you to hate them and try to kill them. That's the philosophy that they took on the approach to make all the characters. Like, do you think of like Devin Weston, the main 3 characters, Franklin, and Michael, and Trevor? Like, the only difference between the main 3 characters and the characters that we hate truly in the game is just the fact that the 3 campaign main protagonists are, dare I like to say, puzzled. They're in depth. Like at the same time, we know Trevor is a sociopath, but at the same time, he has his own ground rule. He has his own principle, and that is loyalty. So like that's the one thing that's keeping him from being this absolute baddie, because he killed, rape, and steal indiscriminately, and that's just the truth. But because of his loyalty, he's better than Michael, because Michael is a fucking hypocrite. So I think I can also make an essay about this. I still listen to WCTR. Oh yeah, the radio ground. The radio in the game is so good too. Okay. Hey there, Jimmy. Anything going well? Yes, everything's going decently well. You're not missing much, don't worry. Just don't go back and watch the last 2 VODs. Just, they're fine. They're not important at all. Like, you know what? That's a really good idea. I should bring Croco into this. Like, make a video essay with her. I can console her about this psychological stuff. It's fun to see you go all deep. Meanwhile, Rockstar ready for these characters were probably paper thin. Oh boy. I can totally get what you're saying, but like, because of this so here's the thing about like a character building. You can have like a full page and full like essay talking about just a single character's depth and his characteristic, when it comes to creating his personality. But this is different because when you're observing materials, it's your interpretations and you need to dissect it into words. But at the same time, when you're creating a character, you're following a philosophy that you created yourself. That's not that doesn't need to be like fully fledged and put on a whiteboard just for you to follow that ground. Because when you find that approach, you'll follow that approach without you realizing it. That's a philosophy. So that's like everything, whatever you're making a plot, whenever you're making a character, that's the same thing goes to it. It's the logic. So of course, like, we always had this joke of the poetries being like this drunken person who just randomly writes something that's like that doesn't make any sense, and then there's the school teachers who makes like 4 or 5 exams just for that single poem. That's That's what happens for academic usage. Like when people were making languages, no one thought there's so much nuances there is into the language itself. We just use it because like intuitions is always easier than knowledge, because knowledge need you to put into words. That's what the whole point of academic is. Whew. Okay, let us stop here for a while. One of the guys in Radio Show Laszlo is a writer for GTA. Really? Oh wow, that is so cool to know. Because I love that character as well. He's like the embodiment of all the B-list actors that trying to pretend that they're actually a good actor. That is so cool. Good to know that. So you're doing something like literature analysis, but this time is interest. Yeah? I mean, I've done that before with the game that's not been known, that cannot be named. You can give a character a ruined childhood full of struggles and no money and learning the worth of money's power. Or we can just go, I guess he's just greedy. That is true. Okay, oh boy. Let's see. I need to do this slowly. What the hell is this? Like, just take... Let's not talk about the main three characters, because like the main three characters are already filled with nuances. Like, I feel like I can just make a whole entire video about it. Just talking about... Oh! Okay. Just talking about the side characters in the game. Woo! Oh boy. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is better than we thought. This is better than we thought. This is so savable. At least we know that part needs a bit more oomph to it. Good. We need more power. More power. Almost orange. Let's go. Shut up. Oh yeah. By the way, I think this is for everyone, but for some reason the emoji is bugged on YouTube. So we don't have our own emotes at the moment. Sorry. But the emotes that's from YouTube currently is completely bugged. So even like you can see it from the chat that's like above me right now, you can see it. It's not working correctly. Wait for that to fix. We'll get to the hour mark and then I'm gonna go get some water. Yeah, the shrimp is also okay, so. Posture check. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, a random character. Let's think about it. Right. Let's say Ron. Ron is the stereotypical conspiracy like theorist who is like so scared of surveillance and government controls that his voicemail is him talking about the fact that government is listening, so that if you wanted to make things short, then contact him directly. And he's also this character that's just so manipulative, like so easily like gullible. He's so gullible that a sociopath that's like charming and also like manipulating, like Trevor, is able to manipulate him into being his almost left hand. There's a nuance to this too, because Ron as a character is really smart. Like he's using all his might and his intelligence to try to make sense of this criminal business that's thriving for Trevor. But then Ron for some reason just couldn't understand the meaning of being in control of himself. All he does is take in all the threats, like Raid is challenged. We can get to him later, but like Ron is a tragic character, really. He's a really tragic character because he knows a lot of things. There's a conversation in the game between Michael and Ron, because Ron completely see through Michael as an individual. He just from that few conversation that they have, he can immediately realize that Michael is just another midlife crisis, hypocritical, washed criminal that's holding on to his old glories. And that's exactly what's happening. That's what Ron said. He's very smart with observing, but this gullible side of him, it's really making him such a tragic character as himself. Like, he's on par with Lester if he knows how to like control his own might and his own like life. But I mean, let's be honest here. Trevor is a really bad person, okay? Trevor is a really bad person. He is loyal, he's honest, but he's impulsive. That's the only part of him that's dragging him back. He has his own principle and he abides to it. Compared to, let's say, Franklin, who by the end of the game has the option to kill either of the two protagonists. Which, if you still feel like you're spoiled, then what are you doing for the past decade when the game's got out? Franklin is someone who's still a little bit hypocritical in his own sense. He tries to get out of the hood and stop being a gangbanger in the sense of trying to hustle. He's trying to not become a hustler. He finally made it, but then he just become miserable. And still being the stubborn self that he tries to portray himself as. But then there's Ron. I feel like, yeah, I can make an entire essay about that too. Trevor's got the Riz. Don't blame it. Yeah, he's got the manipulative Riz. He's got the traumatizing Riz. Oh yeah, also this one song. I totally want to talk about this when you're talking about the radio stuff. GTA 5's radio is so good, like non-stop pop studio. It's really good. And then one of the songs that I completely fell in love with that I had recently just found out about it. If I gotten over it, no siree, Sin. It's been a while. Don't really play games anymore, huh, sadly. Well, I mean, there's always more to do outside, right? So that's not something that, yeah, if you're here for conversations, then it's all good. Have not gotten over it yet, and I've stuck in the same spot, if not a little bit lower, before we started. How are you doing, Sin? You're busy working, as I see, for this week. I hope that next week you can entertain the crowd and the fan of ALTYR, because next week's my time to work on the background stuff. When am I not? True that. Oh, I hit the side of the thing, no! What am I doing? Oh! Worth a try. There's this one song, yeah, I was talking about, goddamn, I keep forgetting. What the hell was that? I keep forgetting. But like, this one song from the non-stop radio of GTA 5 was like, Cooler Than Me by, what was it again? I don't remember who made it. Cooler Than Me. That one's a really good song. Is it almost? Okay. How does the song go again? If I could write you a song to make you fall in love, I will already have you right under my arms. I need to follow my tricks. I hope that you like this, but you probably won't because you're cooler than me. This is that's whenever it comes up on the radio, I just switch to that immediately. I mean, Cinnia next Olympus Thursday stream will be my highlight next week. Good to know that. Hey there, Kazai. Long time no see. Oh boy. Come on. I am perpetually stuck on this part. I mean, at least I know that the next part is not that hard. It's just very bad for forgiveness. Any station outside Radio X and LS Rock. Ah. Like, LS Rock sometimes has some good jams, but like I mainly stop at non-stop pop. Non-stop pop. Also, a goat of all the stuff. It's what was it again? I think it was Radio Park or something like that. It's at the left side of the radio circle. That one has some bangers. Like they're consistently good. It was like one time when I switched to Michael and he was listening to it. The songs there is not like noticeable or like by celebrities because it's not pop, but those songs are like very calming or like just very mood. There was a one with the guitar clip stuff. I think that's the one. And I solely remember for GTA 4 that my go-to radio for any time of the day for GTA 4 is the jazz radio. That one's really good for me. Okay, I guess we are at the yes we are. So let's take some break. I need to go get some water. Everyone pause to check and stay hydrated. I'll be back in no time. Time to perform some magic. That is not the magic I'm talking about. No, that's not the right one either. Magic. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Yes, I'm back. Get some water. Oh boy. Let's see. Well, you are having fun in the chat, huh? K-Rose and KDSD is my favorite stations. Oh, the good old San Andreas days, huh? I'm gonna come out clean and say I've not finished San Andreas yet. as a OCD. Oh, okay. a OCD-driven completionist gamer. The only grudge I have over San Andreas is just like I don't know when, like since when at the point of the game has this like territorial war thing, but at some point in the game there started to become like a little gang war where it's a triads versus the Ballots and the Grove Street people, and people take back the territories whenever you get one. So like at some point I think I've done like hours of just gang wars, just trying to take territories, just go around and shooting people and killing different gang members. And then when I got back from after that, it's just back again. It's just the same thing. So I just gave up on that end. I didn't even finish the game itself. Which I feel like I should go back and finish it. Ooh. Oh god. Oy. Oh, this jump is hard. Oh, value. It's okay. Asserting dominance by spraying over the enemy's graffiti. Yeah, that thing too. Ah. Honestly, only started the turf war thing. That's the name, right? When you complete the main story, that was like unlocked at the early part of the game, isn't it? I remember finishing the train like they all you have to do is follow the chain, CJ. And then after that is some story later down the line, and then that was unlocked. So I thought that was something that you should do, because like when I play GTA 4 and 5, whenever there's like encounters or like side stories, I will finish those before I continue with the main story. But yeah, I just tried to continue. I just tried to finish that, and then all you have to do is to climb the damn mountain, Nious. But that mission is fucking impossible. When I first played it, it was impossible. The control of SA is just too primitive. You miss, yeah, I also do. I mean, you can kind of relive that Grove Street a little bit. Granted, there's gonna be Ballots right besides it, but the same street is also in GTA 5. So yeah, there's that. It's impossible with that mindset. It's like everything is a dildo if you're brave enough. That's the mindset you're going for. And then there's people going to say, oh, how about a truck? How about stairs, huh? How about a rooftop? You gotta fit in those? And then you gotta say, now with that attitude. I don't know where the hell this is going to. I distract myself for 1 second and hear this. I was talking about proper things before, okay? I was talking about video essay, I was talking about schedules, I was talking about male friends, I was talking about just like conversation topics, I was talking about feelings. You didn't do anything with that, and then when I was talking about dildo with wrong attitudes, and now you're here? Oh boy, am I just... I've been stuck in here for too long. Bruh. Just... Come on. I feel like extending my arm a little bit too much is bad if you want to get up there. Nope. I'm gonna just go with like a smooth. No, that's not smooth. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let me switch something real quick. Okay, right. Continue. Oh boy. You're already slowly more into the No. 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 I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, bro, how did I do it so convincingly last time? The chat is very far from me because I have my laptop on the left in the distance. So, is that a penguin or a crow? Wait, is that a crow or a penguin? That looks like a penguin to me. I don't want to get close to it. Boy. Oh boy. Come on. Boy. Do I just not have enough height, or... I just don't have enough heights. Oh boy. No crow emoji, that's the closest thing. I was like, that's a penguin! I don't know why, but I randomly just thought of this. Have you seen the rocket launcher ASMR? I don't know who did it, but it was like this one random dude that was like clicking against the a RPG for ASMR and just blows up. If only I can do that. If only I can do that. That'd be funny. The who now? The rocket launcher ASMR. It was like this one guy who's like tapping the rocket launcher. He's like tapping the rocket launcher, and then he was like, oh shit, and then just blows up. Oh, so close. Come on. Get up there. Keep going to the wrong directions. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I forget to talk about that. That doesn't make anything to me. If you don't recall, I made a tweet not so long ago about this nightmare that I have. Not getting over it, the nightmare. No, it was a different nightmare that I had before. It was during the class because I fell asleep during the class. I'm checking that out later. Still nothing weirdest one I ever heard. What is the weirdest one you ever heard? So yeah, I had this dream during class. I fell asleep on, and it was the most terrifying dreams ever because I was lucid in the dream. So all the dream was that I was cleaning my bathroom, my washroom, and I was cleaning the sink because, well, with long hair like me, you have a lot of excessive foul hair in the sink, and I was cleaning the sink when like you're supposed to have that cover open and then check the inside of it if there's anything that's stuck in it, and then like try to plumb things out, things like that. And then I have a little bit of water flowing while I was doing the cleaning, and then I realized that the water is starting to flowing to the side of the sink. And I didn't know what that means. Like the water just starting to go to the right side of the sink. Then I realized my house it's crooked and starting to fall into one direction. It's falling down into one direction, and that direction is the one that the water's going to. That's why the water is flowing to that direction. And then I started panicking because I was in the bathroom and I can't get out. So the entire room just started to like flip around in the air, and then I was like in this vertical zone, like floating in the middle of the bathroom. And at that point I realized the entire building is falling down a hill or something, and if it reaches the ground, I'm going to die from the impact because I can't like grab anything or touch the ground or something. So I was just in this mid-air movement for like a second or so, and I was terrified because like you're falling. You're falling in an enclosed room where you can't grab anything. So at that point I realized that, wait, hold on a second, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Oh, finally. So I keep telling myself, while I was mid-air actually, I was like, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. And then I opened my eyes and I was in the middle of the linguistic class. Hey there, goose and gas. Hey, Croco. He doesn't know I'm here. Oh, now I know. I was like, who are you? Are you trying to trick me? How was the CSGO stream going, huh? Had a good time? Oh boy. You get caught though. Oh no, I didn't get caught. Bro, I'm the veteran of sleeping in class, okay? Say freaking less, okay? Say freaking less. Speedrun time. Give me something, huh? Oh, no time to waste. Like whenever I wanted to sleep during class, I just like, you know how like during some of the times in the classrooms, there's gonna be like sun going into the classroom, right? So what I do was whenever I wanted to sleep, whenever I get into a class sleepy and I wanted to sleep during that class because it's boring or like I really need sleep, I will go to the edge of the classroom and sit at the edge of the classroom where the sunlight will go in, and I have this substitute glasses of which if it touches any sunlight, it will become a sunglass, a pair of sunglasses. So whenever I'm tired, I just like sit up, have my arm crossed, and lean back into my chair so that my neck goes straight, and then look straight in front of the board and then sleep like that. So yeah, that's my technique. Yes, I enjoy it. Oh, that's great. Now I know why you spent 8,000 hours. I don't think anything justifies my 8,000 hours on a single game, but fine. But I'll be looking forward to that. Something that you're promising about. Oh yeah, oh wait, hold on. I immediately forgot what I was about to say. I mean, granted, no one really wants to call for me other than the professor, even like group projects. Unless people know who I am, normal people wouldn't really call on me because I look like I'm about to kill someone whenever I'm really tired, and that's most of the time when I'm going to class. Safe and sound. Is it good? Yes. Okay. Next one. What the fuck is this? After what you have done to him, he might as well be one now. Okay. Snowballs. Yes, snowballs. Oh my god, the analogy about sipping water whenever I'm nervous is really true, because every single time I read your fucking chat, I sip water. Fuck off.
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition.
Are we close? Are we close? Are we close to finishing?
Your admission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
Put the snake in. Are you high, Bennett? Oh boy. And read you like an open literature book. I appreciate you using my analogy against me. Talked about no. Oh no! Okay. Oh, right. I was running out of my mouse space. Back to square one. I don't even want to read that out loud. My square one from the start of the stream. I started from here, so yeah. God. Square I never got to. I want to see the orange again. Or in your dream, just go buy tons of orange, put that right beside your bed, eat one, and then put one right in front of your chest, and then fall asleep. You will dream about orange with that. There's no scientific proof behind it, but yeah. So if you want, just in your dreams, you're not gonna see the orange again. Not on my watch. Rare insults. You dream about orange? I want to mash X like crazy. Dalp. What? I mean, okay, you know what? Let me just come clean and say, yes, we were talking about you, but we're talking about you in a respectful way, because I was talking about the psychology of all the characters in Grand Theft Auto 5, okay? That's what I was talking about. We were not talking about something bad. We are just talking about I can get you inside of a video essay I wanted to make. That's it. There's nothing else that was sus about it. There's nothing. It's just a chat that's... It's just my heirs who's just teasing me left and right every single time I bring up anything close to you. This is why no streamer wants me to chat. I provide content and insightful inputs. You want me? Oh god, I choked. I was drowning. Inside the video. I was planning for this to be a chilled chatting stream for the end of the week. But then the tension just got dialed up to 400. Yuzma, shut up. Oh my god. Is everything alright? Yeah, I'm okay. No, no, no. We're back to this again, goddammit. We're back to this. We're back to this. We're back to this. Why? The day this man stops pushing. I don't know if the day will come, but I don't know. Oh god. I need to be like not so near the mountain, so I can't even speak English anymore. Like, we went from talking about the characteristic and hypocrisy of the character of Michael the Santa in GTA 5 in a collective way to now I can't even say that I can't get close to the mountain to get momentum. Oh my god. Yeah, what do you want me to do? Just I want a like sort of a psychology consultant when it comes to like terminologies and like the behaviors of some of the characters. Like I know it's really bad to assume, but like I guess hypocrisy can be sums up in some sort of reasons behind it. Maybe it doesn't have. Oh, I don't have money, so. Can we have one stream that's PG-13? Ah, okay. So that's how it works. Yeah, totally. Because I already have a thesis, but I just need some sort of like a theories to back behind it. You want to become no. That doesn't mean you can stay, but like I'm trying to focus, but there's a huge amount of distractions. That I'm not saying that I don't want, but you can say, hey, I didn't say that. Control the thirst challenge. It's no. That doesn't mean like okay. Help! Help! I haven't. Oh god. I haven't practiced talking to. Oh god. Oh no. I have not practiced talking flustered in a very long time. I'm very under practice. Just breathe. Breathe. Maybe with the hot. No, I gave the hot sauce to my friend who lives above. He likes hot sauce. Breathe. Oh yeah, Kuroko. This is Cinnia. Cinnia is my altered friend and also my genmate that I mentioned before. And at this point, she's literally my parental figure. At this point, she's essentially my parental figure now. So whenever I'm in danger or whenever I'm in shock, she's here to help me. And make sure he doesn't end himself. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Long ago, Nious and the heirs lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the Crow Nation attacked. To your parent. Wait, hold on a second. So that means you just introduced her to your parents. Wait, no, that's not what it means. The yin to your yang, yeah. Compared to Cinnia, Kroko is comparatively a lot more chaotic, and bringing out the worst of me for most of the time. If you can't tell already. So. Balance, yes. Your family already should have told me I wear something more appropriate. Oh my Christ. Well, I guess we didn't lose so much progress. How is it that every single time the conversation ends up with me being extremely uncomfortable? Oh, for crying out loud. I appreciate all the companies, I truly am. Oh boy. Trying to flush the news because it's cute. Me trying to flush the news to make him fall. I mean, you and her are not so different, to be honest. The fluster part is still very much in play. There I go, assuming there's ethnicity without consent. We snipe this. How do I even call my ethnicity anyway? This is getting way too political. Let's not talk about this. I mean, if vampires is an ethnicity, then I'm very close to it. Just like, look at my skin. I feel like if I touch sunlight, I'll burn to death. I don't even remember when's the last time I even see sunlight anyway. For the past 3 days, I've been waking up at like 4 to 5 in the afternoon, go to work or go to class, and then come back and then go to sleep again. Yes, ethnicity is dweeb. Yes, dweeb. Just talk about us again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't even read that out loud. Waiting for the day you accidentally spawn with the direct dogs. That is when you come in, okay? That's when you come in, because that's normally happens when I'm intoxicated, so. Yeah. I'm trying my best. As you taught me, Sin, as you taught me. I have a good teacher, even though I never really consult help, but there was a running joke between me and Sin about the fact that she always tells me to ask her for help, but I never did. Oh boy. Get back. There we go. Sir, are you okay? If you're choking again, you know what procedure? No, okay, well, I'm not choking, I'm not choking, I'm not choking, I'm not choking. Oh, there's a sign emoji right now. There's so many emoji ideas for when the monetization finally came. There's embarrassed, there's flustered, there is there's sign, there's disappointed. I guess we won't have a Nious text. Bro, you will do something to me, okay? If I get drunk right in front of you, that's not gonna be safe. Ugh. I'm gonna wake up like... No, I'm not gonna say that, because that's also very inappropriate. I'm gonna wake up after that stream for some reason, sleeping right next to you for some reason, even though we're so far apart between each other. Even though we're streaming online. That emoji looks misleading. Depends on how you interpret it. Okay, come on. Not that hard. Still need to conquer the That's not how you do it? Let me get a full pogo on this then. Come on. Okay. Come off it. Oh. There he goes. Back to it, I guess. Right back to it. I was gonna recommend the birthday baking cooking simulation. I remember it was not free. For crying out loud. We went from fun experiences, weird topics, wholesome talks to right after that collab stream, everything goes to shit. Wish I could stay here to tease you more. Dearest, but I have class at 9 tomorrow. Sounds 1 a.m. Best of luck. Think of the price. I will, definitely. Sweet dreams. See you again. Okay. Nah, let's tone down. Let's let's get the tone back, okay? Let's get the vibe a little bit subside, because there's only so much energy I can produce. Time flies. I remember Nious was a 3-year-old baby and happy to make himself a birthday cake 4 days ago. And now he's bringing croak to meet his parents. Rather. Kids really grow fast, huh? Kids really grow fast. I need some sort of counsel or some sort of counter plan forever. He shows up again because my mind just went blank whenever she's here. I don't know why. Forget it. Just don't mind me. I mean, how long has it been? It's been almost 2 hours. Still here. Like, how far up is there after this? Like, after that bucket thing over there. Over on the top left. Because I know if I don't ride the snake, then I'll be fine, but you're easily flustered, kind of like the guy from Nagatoro. Oh, true that. Definitely true. That's not it. The orange was a halfway point. Okay, so 55%. So there's still 50 more? Oh well. Oh, that was so close! Never getting over it soon. Still got some time, okay, we still got some time. As long as I'm still alive, I will get over it. And I just replace my rendition, my model into a skeleton. And just end stream. Okay, I need to at least touch that little triangle on the top there. Oof. Come on. Oh my god. Wait. Ow. Maybe we should cut my nails. Like my nails grow so fast, even though I'm a very agitated person, so I do like bite my nails a little bit. But my nails still grow so fast I need to cut my nail. And I just scrape myself accidentally. I'm trying to scratch it. Getting a skeleton model will give Kuroko more ideas. Stop giving her ideas then! Oh wait, I think I know what idea you're talking about, but shut up. Alright, no more talking about her. She's gone now. She's in sweet dreams. She's ready for tomorrow's class. Unlike me, who also have 9 o'clock classes. But still haven't fallen asleep ever since I woke up. Come on. Somehow this is the harder one compared to the other one. Like, we talked about this before, Sin. I know what you're thinking, okay? I'm trying my best to place a balance between the two because sleeping too much is not good for me. Like, sleeping 14 hours a day is just unproductive if you actually need to live and do other things. So, like... I've been trying my best to, like, take the things I need to take and finish the work before I go to bed and not sleep afterwards. Because I know that if I do those... Oh god. Sorry. If I don't finish those works, then it's gotta be hard for me to do that whenever I'm in a 14-hour sleep session. Is this the feeling that every parent has to experience? I mean, you're very accepting of a goth girl with a flustered individual, but I guess you're the good parent. How did I even manage to do this kind of things? I got parental figures on top of parental figures, and then now there's a ship happening. Things just go so fast, huh? Only been so long before we met, and now we are starting a family. You really said go ham? Yep. Okay, finally. Whew. So that's not it. Right. Ugh. Not that. Whew. Okay. Oh boy. Come on. A little bit concentrated, sorry. Okay. Come on. Right. We're off. Not anymore. Now that my brain's completely empty, let's restart the conversation, shall we? Restart the conversation that we have. So yeah, video essays and stream essays, I really want to make more of them. But that takes time. This is the problem that I have right now, it's just I need to balance the time between me making projects and streaming things. And also all the real life stuff, like the works on top of the classes. Like, I'm still working on some tutor jobs in between to make ends meet. I mean, I appreciate all of your support, but there's only so much I can do from here. Like, it's fun to spend like tons of my time doing this content creation thing, but yeah, I need to bridge the balance because my mind's been excused with, oh, I've been excusing myself with, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do this. And that is not a good excuse for anyone. Just excuse in general is just not good because you're just trying to run away from the problem. And the problem I have is just, I keep saying that I don't have time, but I don't do the things I'm supposed to do. So yeah. I'm trying to bridge that difference. And for that to happen, I need to first finish the pending jobs I have been not doing ever since I started doing this 4 stream per week schedule. Respect. How many essay? Wait, how many words does your essay have? Depends on which class I have. There's like a base composition like class I need to take because everyone has to take it. And that one is like learning composition, so there's no limit to the words. I normally write like a page and a half for that, which is like not even that much. It's like 800 to 1,000. That's max for that class. But then there's like all other classes like linguistic, and there's a literature class that I have, which forces me to write 3 to 4 pages every 2 weeks, and I have like 2 to 3 of those classes. So that's like at least half a dozen or even a dozens of pages of essays or some materials that I've never read before, or every 2 weeks. And just to finish those, like, don't get me wrong, I can finish 1,200 words like in like an hour, 2 hours or so. But like those things they're not consuming because it's time consuming. They're consuming because it takes a lot of energy to do, and it takes a lot of creativity to do as well. So it's a lot of focusing and thinking about what to write to make it make sense. So yeah, I think I quite enjoy it. Just for you. Cheers. I just spilled my drink again. Yeah, of course, life and health is way more important than content. And I feel like I kind of lost that balance for a little bit. And I admit, I did. I did lost the balance. And that was completely on me, so yeah. Time to fix that. Essay requires focus, that's why I use Why no is writing? Yeah. I thought you were gonna say ChatGPT because that's what most of my classmate does. I was like, this doesn't look like you're writing. Oh, for God's sake! I was like, this doesn't look like you're writing. And then I read into it and I realized, wait, this is so like vague and political to be something of your writing, and the grammar is just not like your style. And then I realized, yep, that's definitely ChatGPT. Acknowledging is the first step, yep. Still have self-respect. Well, let's just say most of the people in my department doesn't have that anyway. Like, I work as an assistant for one of my classes that's like very writing heavy. You still here? Yes, I'm still here, okay? Oh, I don't need you to notify me now, okay? I was making a little bit of progress and then I screwed things up and then Kroko got here and then I just got blank. And everything went black. So like, I know, okay? I know. Got my coffee ready for a nice cozy stream. Also, have you raged yet? Not particularly, no. Like, I've passed the rage part, and I've talked about how I rage back in the Friday's chatting stream. And that is that, I don't rage per se, but I rage with mumbling. So like, whenever I'm really frustrated, I'll start doing this like mumble stuff, which is hysterical talk. So just like literary copium, that's what it is. Literary copium. Okay. No. The anvil cycle won't end anytime soon, that's for sure. Bop, bop, bop. Get up there. Oh god. I admit that I'm not the most creative writer, but at least I write things from my mind. This is less stressful for me, yeah. Like, I only really got into a problem when I completely forget that there's a hook there. I forget it. It's been working since, so why fix it if it's not broken? Ugh. Just get yourself up. I don't know why, but my arms like swing to the other side of the table when I did that. Oh boy. Ooh, get back here. Alright. Good luck in getting over it. Yep. Thank you for the lux. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Okay, I need to focus on this one. Nighty night. Okay. Focus. It's not focusing. Okay, I need to poke on this. That's not Pogo! That was anything but Pogo. Oh, so close. Almost did it on the first try. Right now I'm just thinking all the classes I've done and thinking if I've learned anything from it, because to be honest, I'm really smurfing on this. How far is your progress until I said hi? -5%. I really wanted to make blacksmith-related dad jokes whenever he falls down to the anvil, but I can't seem to forget. Shut up, you fucking. Why did I even? Oh. Oh, fuck off. I'm mad because it's good, okay? Oh, for crying out loud now. Yeah, Dean, minus 5%. Since you got here, say hi. Oh boy. Oh, is the music over? Oh, it's really quiet, okay. The audience you get is the one you deserve. What does that put me? What does that put me? Angie. Yes, me Angie. There's no hacking in this game. Christ. Okay, come on. Oh, I can't like grab myself too close to the ledge. Alright, clip the thing. How do I blackmail? Oh, you try. You try. Because from the last time I checked, blackmail means that no one can see it until you release it. So you use it as a threat, but everyone's here and everyone has their camera on. So yeah, good luck with the blackmail. Rather. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're not good. Eh. This is already on highest sensitivity. How? I'll take it. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that's cool. Right. Back to it. Ah. Up there. There we go. That's not getting up there. That's getting down. Just no frustration, no frustration, no frustration. No need for frustration on this part because you know that if you come down again and again and again, that doesn't mean you're bad at the game, that means you're improving, you see? You're improving. So it's fine. It's fine to learn from your mistakes. That means you're trying to fix the problem. Luck is not something that you're supposed to be taking as granted and not something that you're supposed to be thinking that's required because it's not. Here we are. That's not where we are. That's where we are. Get it up. Not this way. Not this way either. Ever feel frustrated at this anvil poke part? Just remember to control your My guy, you have a smart pistol for mouth. You never miss with these jokes, huh? Oh, wrong way. You know how the anvil thing? I've never touched an anvil before, but I've been told that these kind of things are not to be tampered with if you don't know what to do, especially when you don't know about how to use an anvil and try to make a movie. Because if you haven't told already, do you see that hole over there? This is a hole. That hole is used to, well, you guessed it, punch a hole in wherever you need it. You don't forge things on it. You use it to form stuff. But every Hollywood movie has the protagonist uses the anvil. Always have them use that part of the anvil because it looks cool. Oh god. So if you go back and look at all the forging or the forging stuff in all the movies, you'll see that if you use logic into those movies, you'll know every single knife or every single creation that they use in the movies should have a hole or some sort in it. Can't believe from this what you talking about. Shut up! Okay, seriously though, no talking about her for now. Try to focus, okay? She's anything but focus. I focus too much on her, that's why I can't focus on anything else. Wait, that's a way to say distraction, but yeah, distraction. All your knowledge of anvils involves backs of... bugs, but also backs of bunny, what the hell is that? That sounds very illegal, just from the sound of it. What am I doing? Go up. Go up. I'm perpetually stuck here now. Yes. I feel like I'm missing some sort of techniques I don't know of. Not that bit. Not that part. Bags full of bunny sounds like, yep. Oh, not this. Ah. Put this over here. Okay. Pogo. Nope. Okay, we're good. Now is this part. I still don't really understand. I think I missed something. You're not supposed to pogo here, I think. It's like, this feels very slow. Oh, too hard. Oh, okay. Alright, we're back at this. You know, sometimes in life you do something repetitive over and over again. You just do it over and over again. Because you don't know what it means when you do it the first time. So you do it again and again and again. It's when you finally made it. It's when you realize with your wisdom of all these times that you finally found out that maybe, just maybe, the important thing's not on the top of the hill, it's the journey along the way. The journey is, of course, is going to be painful, going to be time consuming. Do you think getting over is similar to the torment of Sisyphus? Oh yeah, for sure. But instead of putting the mouth, Jesus, there's no hot sauce but a brain of Angie rambling for 2 weeks ago. Still here, yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Yep. We're back. Oh, I missed. We're back again. Oh, okay. That's not it. Oh. I need to find a you know what? I don't need to find a faster way. Getting over it is the point. Ah, tadaima. Not here. They're up. Wait up. Oh god. Okay. I've been thinking about this for a decent long time already, since we're always focusing on horror games, right? What's your Tadaima. What's your favorite horror film as of recently? Like recent horror films? Because I feel like recently there isn't that much of a good horror films. Like notable horror films. To be talking about. Oh god. Like the mid 2010s, there's like Hereditary, there's the Annabelle series, which very mixed, but I do like it. But I don't think there's something on par with them as of recently. Sinister? Is that the kid snatcher thing, where like the people who watch the tape? What was it again? The kids kills the entire family and then run it over or something like that. Is that the one? Stop watching horror when I notice the most of it is the same movie with different. Oh, I'm so pissed by that comment, but it is true. Tadaima. Alright. Because that one's really good too, but how long ago was it? Sinister. Can someone look that up for me? How long ago was that film? Because I remember it being decently long time ago. Piece out of the current movies ever since Interstellar a few years ago. Like I know that the recent films of Marvel, the new phase of Marvel has been excruciatingly bad. And that got me to feel like if Marvel is this bad, then how good can other things be? And of course, we're talking about horror and like horror shows in general. Of course, there is the adaptation of the game. Of a game that we all know of, that I talked about before. That one's good. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Yeah, so Sinister is 2010s films. I'm talking about like the recent 3 to 4 years. So like 2019 to 2023. And the new face sucks, like really bad. Like She-Hulk twerking in the trailer and all the videos that I found on YouTube is just enough of an incentive for me to not watch the new series. I feel like so in cultural study there's this term called high culture and low culture, and then there's also this term called popular culture versus mass culture. The difference between popular culture is, well, popular cultures are popular and it's been appreciated and very, very, very easy to consume. Mass culture is essentially the same thing, but it is very, very, very corporate. And I feel like Marvel kind of got from popular culture slowly to mass culture. So everything mass culture is bad, okay? Every mass culture thing, because it's corporate, it's meant to have no substance, just money making. So everything that's mass culture is not to be appreciated if your incentive is not to make money, but to appreciate an art. And I feel like Marvel really went to that corner of it. If you can't tell, I'm really trying to talk about this without getting into all that sensitive stuff that's in the new phase of Marvel, because that is truly what's happening. And again, I don't like to pick sides on that sense, because there is no good sides. Both of the sides are really, really, really hate each other, and that's not how you supposed to start a debate, okay? A discussion is supposed to be a discussion because it's a mutual conversation. You don't just say your part and then don't care about the others. That's what happens for most of the conversation that's happening online. So if that happens, I don't want to participate, because there's no point of participating anyway. Marvel ended Infinity War, sadly. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Still catch up to the new stuff by watching Red Letter Media in the past. Few years and nothing got me to make me watch it. On the bright side, good old movies still exist and are very watchable. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, there's a new movie from Shinkai, right? Oh god, for God's sake, what was the name of it? It's the next movie after like Weathering with You. It's like Your Name, Weathering with You, and then the new one. So, yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I've not watched it actually. Yeah, talking about anime films. Those ones are still thriving for me. Like, those are just getting better and better. Okay. Even the good old films get censored, yeah? Also, I don't know if any of you played the game, but I enjoyed the Mortal Kombat. Oh, for crying out loud. I need a lot of oomph from that. Like anime films. Anime films as a whole is something I have a soft ground with, even though some of them can be bad, but like, yeah, I just enjoy them a lot. I wasn't sure. Sorry for cutting it short, okay? No, like, I don't play Mortal Kombat games. I just watch the plot because I'm very bad at fighting games. Like, my last fighting game, I think, was Mortal Kombat 9, I think? Yeah, I think that's it. Safe. Okay. My last fighting film, no, fighting game is Mortal Kombat 9. Okay, you know what? I need to focus on this part. Right.
No.
Nope. The game is telling me not to go there. About MK's plot, unfortunately, the MK's plot is very linear. Like, there isn't much I can tell you about. I wouldn't say this for the older game, because the older games, especially like, oh, for crying out loud, I need to get back to this. Okay. This one's very far. Just focus. Okay. Alright, okay, let's take a break here. Stay hydrated, everyone. Take a sip of water if you haven't. Pause or check. So, about the plot of Mortal Kombat, right? It's very linear. In the sense that there's a baddie, and the bad guy is a linear villain bad. It's not like a serious, like, a rootable character, like, for example, the Gray Zone of Thanos, who makes a good point. And there's too many lives in this entire universe that's going to affect the environment. So, but his method is very, very, very prejudiced and one-sided. So that's not good on his end. But again, his principles are right. But no, like, Mortal Kombat's characters are very linear in a sense. For example, let's say Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn has been the villain of the entire game for a very long time. If you disclose, like, Onaga from, like, Armageddon or like, what was it again, Deadly Alliance? Yeah, if you disclose, like, these kind of people, there isn't really that much of a villain that's really worth talking about, other than they just wanted to do something bad. How do I do this? I just swing up? Yes, I do. Okay. Now, how the hell do I do this? Which way do I go? And also, like, the... Oh! Okay, right. And also, what was I going to talk about again? Oh, yeah. The... story... I don't want to offend anyone, but I don't really think whoever wrote the dialogue of the last Mortal Kombat, which is like Mortal Kombat 11, is better than the one before. Like, I did praise NetherRealm Studio for being able to make good fighting games, like good gameplay wise, but I don't feel like they are good at writing their stories. Like, this is a little bit subjective, of course, because they essentially try to remake the entire plot without making much of a sense. Again, the Mortal Kombat is not about making sense, it's about the characters and how good they are, right? But they're, like, leaving out all the characters that's, like, important to the plot, or could be important to the plot, who has depth into them when they were built up. Like, for example, Takeda and Kunjin from NK10. It's completely absent from, like, NK11, if you know what I'm talking about, at least. Yeah, the new one, and then you're talking about, like, demigods and then elder gods, and even every single, like, Raiden and all the people.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes?
Oh shit.
Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
Okay, let's stuck here for a while.
Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow. Nor the man, nor the man's hand. And this here is will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
He's, like, really trying to be philosophical, but it just sounds like he's just really lack sleeping. And then you suddenly, what's talking about? Oh yeah, so, like, if you hear the exclamations of all the characters in the, especially Raiden's sayings, you'll hear him saying "by the Elder God" a lot. That gives you the idea that the Elder God is the most important thing. And then you suddenly got into this weird balance of suddenly talking about, hey, there's something above the Elder Gods. That is a power creep that's unwarranted in so many sense. And then they suddenly said that, oh, there's this thing called Titan. But then, for some reason, yeah. They just thought that making the entire new timeline is something that they can't do all of a sudden, when in Armageddon and MK9 they made it such a big deal to let Shao Kahn win against Raiden and let Raiden create a new timeline for this. It got Raiden gone through so many troubles just to make that work, and at the end of it, it still doesn't really work. And then Chronica became a thing, so that completely nullifies the previous plot of NK, of the entire Mortal Kombat history. So like, oh boy. So like, if you only play NK11, then it's a good plot. But if you wanted to stun, this part gotta be a thing. Okay, yeah, Chronicut's the Chronicut's design's really like it doesn't hit for me at all. Whew. Okay, let's stop here and finish our topic because I know I'm gonna be focusing for this one. All I know about NK is Melina is in it, and I'm not invested. Do you want spoilers? Because I wanted to talk about Melina as well. Melina is a character that's completely botched out of her potentials, both gameplay-wise and also story-wise, because she's such a like a decent she's very decently made character for that sense. Yeah, Melina died in NK10. And they didn't even think once to try to put her into the story because she just dies, like just like that. That is stupid. You can go through the entire MK11 story without knowing Melina is even a person if you don't play the previous games. Until they finally finished MK Ultimate or something like that, and then Melina got in. That's it. It's sad. Even my boy Baraka. Yeah, Baraka's also botched, man. He's one of the best warriors there is for the Tarkatans, and then just gets bested by Jade because Jade got back from a time reconstruction. I don't understand the logic behind that. You hate the. Okay, let's be honest here. The Vora is a very, very, very hated character, but he makes sense. I mean, oh my god, okay, but she makes sense. Like, the entire time, she doesn't have an arc, of course. Every single NK character is very linear, other than, I guess, Johnny Cage. Every single character from NK is very linear in that sense. Devora is just, she wants to protect her hive. That's it. That's all there is to it for her. But she abides to that rule, which means that her character is consistent. Oh boy. Okay.
The living room in the factory. Playground.
I hated the time duplicates. The old versus the young is just annoying. Yeah. Especially the young Johnny Cage. I hate that so much.
No way left to go but up. In a moment, I'll shut up.
I mean,
Let me say it.
I mean, I hate it in a good sense, but like, it's just bad writing for me. Because you know their intention and their philosophy when they made that part. They want you to go back and root for the old times by making this new games with old characters, but also renew the times. But that doesn't work at all. I mean, this entire conversation comes down to this. I'm decently like invested in the Mortal Kombat movie. Like the new one, I think happened in like 2019 or something. That one was decently written. Some characters are pretty good. Like I think Kano was done pretty good. I think Scorpion and Sub-Zeros are done really good. I just really like Joe Taslim. I can't say nothing about Joe Taslim's character. Okay, he does Sub-Zero so good. But the only thing I have is Cole Young, okay? I totally understand his character being a necessity because apparently Warner Brothers want a character that they want us to root for a main protagonist. Wait, I'm finishing? Close to finishing. Wait, really? This is... Oh yeah, the campiness of the OG movies. And let's be honest here, the new Shang Tsung, like, you can't play Shang Tsung better than anyone other than what was it again? one who played him in the first movie. Your brother's soul is mine. He played him so phenomenally. Shang Tsung in the first movie is so good, and I was like on the cloud 9 when they cast the same character for the NK Ultimate. Wait, no, NK Aftermath. Such a good choice. Oh yeah, Hiroyuki Tagawa. That's him. I think he also played Shang Tsung in the other version of NK, like the show version of it. There's a TV show version of NK. Will he play Hayachi? It's the same person? No, wait, really? Because I was just about to say, Tekken is also one of the games that I got a little bit of my time into, but I never really, like, invested myself into it because, well, the gameplay-wise, I'm just really bad at it. Like, I got into the game when Tekken, I think, 2 was happening? And my main was like, what was again that guy in like red Gion, Paul Phoenix. He was my main before. And then the newer games got out, and then I heard that Akuma become a thing from Street Fighter, and then Bob become a thing, and then most recently Leroy Smith become a thing, and I just realized there's too much people that I don't know of that I can't really invest myself into anymore. So yeah, I didn't finish playing Tekken. I just stopped at like Tekken 3 or something. Tagawa even did a Disney movie where he played a kind grandpa, and after NK, it was so weird seeing the actor do anything but the villain. That must be so weird. Like everyone's so hot about Leroy Smith, and don't like he's like the definition of a drip. Okay, the guy's dripped out from top to bottom. He's the best old person you can ever see to ever live. And then turns out he can do everything that everyone can do. So like, oh boy. I was got go back to Tekken 7, I think. I mean Tekken 8 is coming out in no time, right? I was gonna come back and play Tekken 7 because Negan Smith is in it, and I'm a really big fan of Walking Dead. But then I realized that yeah. Woo! Oh my god. Is this the end? Oh boy. Uh oh.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came.
Where am I going?
I give it to you with all my love.
Am I going up? What's happening? I'm not gonna fall, aren't I? Where am I going? I'm really scared. Wait, am I done? Is this close to the end? Okay, come on, go up. Oh! Oh! No way! Let's go! Oh my god! Why did we talk about fucking Mortal Kombat and Tekken when we were so close to finish? Oh my god. That was a journey. Hello, Bucket. Oh, wait. Hold on. Getting Over It was commissioned by John Paulson for the Humble Monthly Bundle, and it was made at the New Game Center in New York City. It's been a while since I wrote anything by hand. This is making my finger. This is making my finger hurt. If you enjoy this game, I bet you'll also enjoy the game that inspired it. Taxi Hiking by Jazuo. Free game you can still find at this website, www. Okay. You might also enjoy Punishment by Mashhoff, Desert Golfing by Justin Smith, Rain World by okay blah 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 zip zap okay Golden Teeth Golf. Oh dear. Is that more rage games? Shoutouts to yep. GG people. I guess Nious just needs to stop overthinking. That is a huge monumental task I don't think I'll ever accomplish, but screw that. Woo. GG boys. Boys and girls, GG. We got over it. We got over it. This is beautiful. This is truly beautiful. Pedifari, 2017. Not a marathon. Shut the fuck up. 50 wins, I believe. No. I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it. Gee. Oh, welcome to the top of the mountain. If you're alone, you can come inside and say hello. 7 hours for this first playthrough. I solemnly swear that I am not recording or streaming this. Oh. So I can't stream this, can I? I can't stream this, can I? So just press no then. Should I know what this is about? Because the next time I can get to this is the next time I scale this mountain again. Oh, right. Yeah, good idea. Thank you. Let me... Yeah, I'm technically not streaming this if you can't see it. So that makes sense. So I can't tell you what this is, even though you can just find it online, but for the sake of principles, let me just click into it without you knowing, because I wanted to know what this is. Pressing yes. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, so it's like... Oh, I can't describe it to you. Never mind. Dude almost about to impulse throw his achievement away. Whoa. Let me just say hello. Okay. This is cool. Oh, what the hell was that time? Alright, that's it. GG, boys. GG. That's the news we know, Sin. No wonder he needs a good pair. Well, that took shorter than we thought. I mean, what's so bad about doing short stuff, huh? I never thought that this can be finished. Like I was straight up just preparing for me to stream for another 3 hours or even 4 for this. But I guess no. We can finish this right now. Not bad at all, yeah. Whew. That was a grueling experience, but a 2 hours short. Like we have different definitions of shorts, okay? I mean, just go through all the... Okay, let's see. Just going through my stuff. Let's see. All the VODs that we have. So the last one was 3 hours, 26 minutes. The the one before that is 4 hours, and the one before that's birthday is also 4 hours. The one we had with you, Sin, is 2 hours. Talking was 4. Closing shift, it took me 3 as well. Resident Evil 6 was 4 and 20 minutes. And the getting over stream from the previous one was 6 hours. Even the shortest one that I thought was going to be the shortest one is the stream essay, which is 2 hours and 24 minutes. It was 2 hours and 24 minutes of me talking. So yeah, for this one to finish in 2 hours, I feel like this is an achievement. Almost 3 hours in a 24-hour day is not that short if you think about it. So that means we should get to 4? Just no. I think other than my ASMRs, if you don't count those, and the first chatting stream that we had before, the only one that I have that's below 1 hour for my stream time is my debut stream. That is the only one. And ever since that, the time just goes up and up and up and up and more and more and more. Wow. Oh, that's besides the point. We did it! Finally! Finally we did it. I appreciate all of you for staying here with me for all this time. This is, quite frankly, going to be the last stream for a good while, at least for my normal time schedules. Better yet, let me just... all of you are still here. Let me show it to you. I'm going to tweet this after the stream, of course. Where is it? You did it despite my meddlesome meddling. Co-star. Thank you. Screw you. Yes, I already have a schedule for the next week. So, not showing. Okay, so do this. This in here. Wait, hold on. Just make sure that it's not taking out the entire space. Okay. Because I know that I know that I don't know. I will have to take a bit of my time on the stream. So normally I just finish all the schedules at the end of the day, but today that wouldn't be happening, so I have to do it prematurely. Thank you for the stream, Nious. I need to go. Okay, take care, Bakasha. Thank you for joining the journey. You can talk to me like that. I will cancel you on Twitter, you. Hey yo. What are you talking about? What's the screenshot schedules? There we go. So here is the schedule for... let me just move myself a little bit to the right a little bit. Boop. There we go. And show the image. Right. It looks considerably more empty than the other stuff that I have, because I have deleted all the may or may not stream for this one. But for the next week, I literally don't only have time for 2 streams, and that's going to be the ASMR and the just chatting stream. I may replace it with something else, or maybe just something like a game or something, but that's up for debate, of course. I need to take a bit of my time for next week. For myself and for a lot of other things, because I know that it took me a while to realize that I've been lacking a lot of stuff in improvement. Yeah, so if you I hope you understand, and if you don't, I totally understand it as well. The past few weeks has been a bumpy ride. Both ups and downs, and a lot of things has happened. I'll even bet for the past month or so, just for myself, has happened so much more than I can ever ask for. Ever since I got here, and I always thought my life was a little bit boring until I got here and get to meet all my heirs. So once again, I appreciate all of your attentions and all of your companies. This few months has been, if not one of the most eventful months I ever had, both good and bad. I get to learn a lot of things, physically, mentally, and just balance a lot of stuff on my own and started taking care of myself. Now that I know that I'm such a irresponsible caretaker for myself. And I get to meet a lot of people that I thought I would never meet in another lifetime. So yeah, I will have to take I feel like I'm like taking a break for like a 2 month or half a year or something. But like no, it was just a 1 week break. But just get this. Next week is gonna be a little bit less compared to the ones we had before. So yes, I will have to dial down a lot of the things and work on the stuff in the background. Thank you for understanding. And if you haven't noticed already, the birthday merch. Hold on, let me bring that slideshow up again. Slideshow. I can't find it. So the birthday merch is already up and running for almost a week now. So if you have not checked that already, please go check that. The overwork stuff is really close to heart now that I have so many things piled up. I have a full notepad of what I needed to do for the next week before I continue making all the contents online again. So now that I know that those kind of things that happen, the birthday merch are really coming in hand now. I wish I can get that mug prematurely. Wait, where's the mug? Show the image. Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh no. Yeah, there we go. There we are. And that's the one. And then there's a mug. If you haven't checked before, it says, don't worry, you're 800% more diligent if it's 1 day away from deadline. I hope I really have this mug right now because this is so true now. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. If I'm not given one, then I'll definitely buy a set for myself. So far, the support has been very good, and I once again thanks all of you for that. So, if you don't know, then there's 2 main stuff for this entire bundle, which is the mug and also the acrylic block. This block is also very good looking. It has my sign on it, and if you get both of them, you will get a handwritten letter from me, which I'm still working on right now. That's why I have a drawing pad. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for staying here for such a long time, every single day. But yeah, that was the 3-day marathon of 3 streams in a row. This has been a eventful 3 weeks. I'll see you not so soon, but I hopefully very soon. Later.